Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby Bliss White. I am so excited to be home and be doing my May favorites. So you guys, I have a bunch of stuff in front of me that are my favorites, and there's sort of a theme here because a lot of this is sort of travel friendly because I was traveling, had a couple trips in May to see my son. So that's probably gonna be my first favorite, was getting to see my son in New York City. We had the best trip. That was awesome. And then I just came back from seeing family in Des Moines, Iowa. So with that, let's go ahead and dive in, and I'm gonna share some of my favorites with you for the month of May. Okay, you guys, first I'm gonna start off with a product that I felt like kind of saved my skin from traveling. So anytime I'm on an airplane, I just feel like my skin is just like just gets dry. And when my skin gets dry, that's when I can be prone to a rosacea outburst. So the one thing that I think completely saved me was the Sicily Black Rose Mask. You guys, this is just a really wonderful product. Yes, it's been hyped up, but I have to say for good reason. It just totally kind of soothes your skin, plumps it with hydration. And the way I like to do this is I like to sleep in this. So at nighttime, I would coat a thin layer and then sleep on this. And in the morning, I just felt like my skin was repaired and hydrated and plump and ready to go forward in the day. So I would use this the night before I got on the flight. And then once I got to my destination, I would again layer this on to kind of rehydrate my skin. So this has just been a really good staple in my routine for quite a while, but I do highly recommend this Sicily Black Rose Cream Mask. Oh, so good. The other thing that I absolutely have kind of fallen in love with was I had a long delay in the Denver airport, 6.5 hours there, but luckily for me, there was a MAC store there. So, you know, I could do a little makeup shopping while I was there. And one of the things that I picked up was the MAC Mineralized Charged Water. And this is Skin Hydrating Mist. So this one, you guys, is a little bit different than the classic Fix Plus. It was just super hydrating for the skin. Who doesn't love a good mist? And you guys, I just forgot how much I love this. Just basically gave me a little bit of hydration, and I'm gonna spend a little bit of time reacquainting myself with MAC makeup, but I will do a whole other video on some of the goodies I got when you have that much time in the airport. Okay, so those were two kind of skin saving elements. Another thing that I wanted to mention was I finished my Dr. Barbara Sturm. These are the skin food capsules, and I have another bottle. So you guys, when I'm traveling, I find that my skin kind of gets off track. This was the one thing that I took with me as far as supplements, and I really do enjoy these. These are supposed to be good for your skin, has purslane in it. Supposed to kind of clear up your skin, hydrate it, make it firmer and all of that. I don't know if I necessarily think, you know, those exact sort of claims, but I do have to say I feel like I'm doing something good from the inside out, and I've really been enjoying these. So I would give this a yes. Someone had asked me if I would follow up, and I liked them so much that I did purchase them recently. So this is a yes for me. Let's go with hair products next. So when I'm traveling, you guys, I just like to take little sample stuff, but there's two things that I took from the Alterna caviar line that I have to say I absolutely love and will be purchasing the big size of. And the first one is this anti-frizz blowout butter. You guys, this stuff is amazing. I've actually loved the whole caviar line before. This has been making my hair super smooth, silky. I really enjoyed that. And then I also had the restructuring bond repair leave-in heat protectant spray. So I used a combination of both of these, and you guys, I love it. It just really made my hair feel really soft and supple. And again, I think that just when you're traveling and your hair is like different water temperatures and stuff and different kind of areas, this was just invaluable. So I would highly recommend the Alterna Caviar anti-aging line. I'm going to be definitely purchasing this in the full size. I loved it. Okay, let's dive into some makeup. Okay, so you guys, every month I like to kind of share what my most used foundation was, and this month it actually was the Clé de Peau Radiant Cream to Powder Foundation. You guys, I love a good cream foundation, and I wasn't sure if this would be appropriate for my skin type since I'm more of a dry skin girl. I find this, and it's supposed to be a little bit more matte as well. I absolutely love this. I'm definitely making a little dent into this. I'm in the shade WB20, and you guys, I've been using it nonstop. I took it to New York with me. I also just took it to Des Moines. This has been my kind of foundation du jour, and this is a big statement since I have tons of foundations to choose from. Number one, it's easy, it's compact. I really enjoy it. But I also find that it is not too matte. It lets your skin kind of peek through the natural oils in your skin. So it really does have a radiant finish, as well as gives me enough coverage without looking cakey. And then I think the fact that it does have that kind of powder finish is really helpful for someone who doesn't really like powder that much. So I'm finding this to be absolutely wonderful. I think it's actually great for kind of that normal to dry skin tones. I think it's really great for humid weather. So what I will say, New York is extremely humid. It was kind of like 77 degrees, and then when I was in Des Moines it was 80 degrees and definitely more humid than I'm used to in the Pacific Northwest. And this is a fantastic foundation for travel, for humid climates, for warmer. So I think it's like the perfect summer foundation. Absolutely love that. Next up, what I brought, and I also wanted to go ahead and announce the winner. I did put it on the page, on my page, but I wanted to let Joey know that she is the winner of the La Beige Chanel palette, and I'm hoping that I contacted you on the actual page, but wanted to let you know here, if you're watching, you are the winner, and please send me, I need to get your address so I can pop that in the mail to you. But you guys, I have been using this guy non-stop. This is one of my favorites for May. It is the perfect neutral palette, and for anyone who really enjoys like a neutral, if you're not way out of the box on your eyeshadow look, you are going to love this. The formulation is absolutely gorgeous. I'm wanting to see if you can see. I literally have used pretty much every single color in this palette, and this is fantastic for travel. So if you are going to be traveling this summer and want to keep everything kind of lean and mean, I highly recommend the Chanel 9 eyeshadow palette. It is great. I think you can still get your hands on it. I'm hoping at Macy's. This has been selling out online, so I'm going to try to link it below. But if you can still get your hands on it, you guys, this is fantastic, okay? Love that. Definitely a favorite. Okay, speaking of eyeshadow, you guys, this is not a neutral palette, but it is basically one of my favorite Tom Ford palettes. This is in Pretty Baby. You guys, I am absolutely in love with this palette. It is so gorgeous. I've done an eye look in a video on that, but this is definitely a favorite. Before, my favorite was Disco Dust from Tom Ford. I think this has inched it out. I was concerned that this would have too much of a purple, like not very wearable look. So that is why I sort of waited to purchase this. I got this at the Sephora sale, and it's one of my favorites, you guys. It is just gorgeous on the eye. Every time I wear it, you guys, I get a compliment on my eye look. I just think it's gonna be beautiful. I have hazel kind of greenish eyes. It looks beautiful on blue eyes. It looks gorgeous on deep brown eyes. Like, this is just a very beautiful quad. So excited about that. And real quick, thought I'd let you know that I actually have an appointment on Friday with a Tom Ford artist who's going to be doing a whole makeover on me. So I am going to try to take you along for that, or at least give you a before and after. So that will be exciting. And guess what? That's still in the month of May. I will let you know how that turns out. Super excited, but have to give a huge shout out for Pretty Baby. Thank you so much to Penny from Penn Smith Skincare. She had recommended this to me, as well as Stacy, who's a subscriber who is in love with this as well. So thank you guys both for giving me that little nudge. So in the month of May, you guys have totally gotten me back onto the Chanel brand. It started with the palette. I already own a bunch of Chanel. It always has a sweet spot for me, since this was sort of my mother's brand and who she kind of introduced me to Chanel. But I haven't bought a whole lot of those products in a while, so I've been pulling out my Chanel products, as well as purchasing a few more since I've got that on the brain. And I've basically fallen back in love with the brand. And a couple shout outs are, I am in love with this tweed blush. You guys, this is in the tweed beige. This is limited edition, but you still can find this, and I will link it. It is a gorgeous kind of neutral, peachy beige bronze color. I really like this, and I've been wearing this nonstop. So really been liking that. That then triggered me to want to get another pinky sort of Chanel blush. And this made me want to get another more sort of pink color blush from Chanel, and I went with Ann P. That's Ann P Makeup and More, who I absolutely love her channel. And I've been watching for her for years, and she was sharing some of her luxury makeup that she thought was worth the money. And one of her favorite blushes is the Rose Nichelle. And you guys, I ended up getting this. I just think it's a beautiful spring pink color. Now this, I will have to tell you, there is a huge amount of fragrance, and part of the reason that I stopped using a lot of Chanel products was the fragrance in the products. I have to say, it smells absolutely lovely, but when I was having issues with my rosacea prone skin, I had to put anything away that I had that had fragrance in it. So this, my skin has improved, and I just couldn't resist. It is so pretty, and you guys, these blushes look really pretty on mature skin. They just have a beautiful finish to them. They just stay on all day, and Chanel's always been known for their great blushes, but I just couldn't resist. And I have to be honest, there's a few other ones that I'm intrigued by, since I haven't been having issues with these powders on my skin. So I'm gonna try to keep it where my overall foundation doesn't have fragrance in them, but these powder blushes are so pretty and really hard to resist. So Chanel, you're back on my radar. A couple clean beauty products that are just standouts for May are the RMS Beauty Barati bronzer and the Living Luminizer. You guys, these guys are so pretty. I had these in the past, and as I had laughed, I had Marie Kondo'd all my RMS Beauty because I hadn't used it in a while, and then was very sad. So I picked these up during the Sephora sale, and I absolutely love this bronzer. It is so pretty on the skin, and the undertone of this just makes you look like you really have been out and you've got a little touch of sun. So pretty. And then this Living Luminizer has always been one of my favorite highlighters. It is just gives you this healthy, beautiful glow lit from within, and I just really like it. I have a whole video ready to show you guys with some RMS Beauty products. So it has a little bit of a bronzy reddish undertone. It looks like you've just come out into the sun. And then this is the Living Luminizer, is just the classic luminizer that's going to make you look like you have healthy, fresh, glowy skin. Really been loving those, and I traveled with these as well. These were my go-tos, easy to travel with. And you guys, I use this as a quick little eyeshadow look as well. So multi-purpose, and these have been well used in the month of May. Next up is back to a little bit of Chanel. You guys, the one thing that I took for travel is I have the Chanel Blender Shader Brush. And you guys, this is one of my favorite brushes. I think that Chanel actually does a really good job. This is a really nice shader brush. I feel like it's really nice quality. You guys, you just lift this up like that, put the cap on, ready to go. Then it has this nice little, then it has the other side that has this nice stiff kind of where you can blend that in as well as shade. And I've been wanting to use that underneath my eyes just a little bit. So you guys, this is just a really great Chanel brush. It's great for travel. I think it's really high quality as well. So this is something that I pulled out, and I wanted to give a shout out because not only is it high quality as far as a brush, but it is fantastic for travel. So this Chanel, yay, love that. Okay, let's move on to, again, we're sticking with Chanel because I have my favorite absolute lip liner that I've had for years is number 34, Natural. So you guys, I have been doing a little bit more of wearing lip liner and then topping it with gloss. So I just recently got a new one of these. My old one was dry and down to the nub. Love 34, but then I fell in love with the Chanel number 5, and this is in nude. This is going to be a little bit deeper. I'm going to swatch both of them for you. The perfect lip for me is just lining my lips with these guys. So you guys, this is number 5. This is the nude. And then we've got number 34, Natural. This is going to be like your lips, but a little bit better, a little bit similar to Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk. But these two have been my go-to lip. I've just been lining my lips with either one of those and then applying a lip gloss. So, as I said, I was going to turn into a lip gloss girl. Well, I think I have succeeded. I'm going to be sharing with you all the lip gloss that I have purchased in May and that I've been using religiously. And we'll start with the Chanel gloss. Oh, the Chanel Coco Rouge gloss. You guys, these are so pretty, and I have it in the shades 119 Bourgeois. You guys, this is like the perfect kind of me gloss. It is a kind of the mauve colored gloss. I think it is so pretty. And again, I've just been using that nude lip liner and then topping it with this, and it's my favorite lip combo ever. These glosses are so good. Like, I think they are just gorgeous on your lips. They're comfortable. They're not too sticky or gloppy. These are really a standout. And then I did get Michelle Wong's number 804 Rose d'If. And you guys, in the package, I was like, ooh, this looks really bubble gum pink, which is not my kind of shade. And this color is, she was right. It is just a really pretty, almost natural shade. I was sold when it said that every time she wears it, someone thinks she got lip fillers. And I was like, well, I definitely need that. So I got that color and it is so pretty. So I'm gonna show you both of these. You guys, this is this color, 119, in the Coco. And then this is 804. And do you see how it's just a really nice clear gloss with a little pink undertone on it? It is so pretty and I've really been enjoying that. I'm finding that the lip glosses, this kind of lip liner and lip gloss is just a little bit better for my small lips, as well as a little bit more youthful, I feel, as well as hydrating. Now, speaking of lip gloss, you guys, I am so in love with the new Hourglass Unreal lip glosses, and I'm going to share my three favorite glosses with you. These guys, I am glad that I have all of these, by the way. I feel like they're enough different, or I should say, you know, I might have gone a little overboard with my new obsession with lip gloss. These guys are supposed to be a little bit volumizing for your lips. They feel fantastic. They do not have a very strong tingle. I really don't like, there was one that I used that's like a lip plumper one that really like burned my lips off. I really did not care for it. Oh gosh, I can't remember. It was like lip injector. Too much. So this is in the shade Halo. This is in Ignite, which is like the perfect kind of peachy color. And then I have it in Cosmic, and I'm gonna swatch all of these, you guys. They're just gorgeous. I do have to admit, I probably wear Halo the most. Halo is just a beautiful clear gloss that makes sure you can top any of your lipstick with this color. It's really nice, and just for if you're going to just run out the door. Okay, you guys, this is Halo. Highly recommend Halo. It's just a beautiful clear gloss with a little bit of shimmer in it to give your pout a little bit of pucker to it. This is Cosmic. Looks beautiful on the lips. Definitely has a little bit of oomph to it with that kind of gold. There's some little shimmer action going on. And then Ignite. Then we have Ignite, which is your perfect kind of nude peach shade. I would recommend any of these glosses, and as you can see, literally they are a little bit of difference from my Chanel glosses, so I don't even have to feel bad about it. Really pretty, and I'm really enjoying the whole lip gloss, getting into lip gloss. These are not, one of the reasons I didn't like lip gloss before is that they just felt gloppy, like my hair would get it on them, and these two brands do not feel like that whatsoever. So you guys, I cannot recommend the Chanel Coco and the Hourglass Unreal. Love, love, love. Okay. You guys, I am not a big eyebrow girl. Like, I am not good at filling them in, but I think I may have found my product. So during the Sephora sale, they had an Anastasia little brow kit that came with a brow wiz, and then as well as the brow dip gel. You guys, this guy is my new best friend. I feel like I have just literally been filling in the tail end where I do not have a lot of eyebrow action, and then using this brow gel, and I've just been using that. I feel like it tames my brows, it makes them a little bit thicker, and I don't have to use much of the pencil since I don't feel super confident on my brows. This guy is so good. And you can buy this alone, but I am in love with it, and I think I have found my particular brow product. I'm in taupe, but I cannot recommend this. You guys, it is so good. Especially if you are brow challenged like me, that isn't in your, that you don't spend a lot of time in your brows. I now am feeling like I'm looking more put together and focusing on those brows, getting them tamed and in shape by using this product. Okay, last few things, you guys, is going to be a new mascara. It's not new, but I did end up purchasing some mascara from the Nordstrom sale, and I ended up getting the Chanel Le Volume de Chanel mascara again. You guys, that used to be my go-to mascara, and then I kind of weaved in and out. I then used a sample recently of this. Then came the Nordstrom sale, and I ended up getting that in my as part of my mascara madness. So I have been loving the Chanel, kind of going back to my roots, you guys. This might have been, I was gonna say might have been one of the first products I bought from them, but I have used this off and on through the years, and it is really a good mascara. So I am wearing it today. Loving it again. It's just funny how you go through phases, but I am obsessed with it again now. So love that. And then you guys, I need to give you a shout out. So again, I'm laughing at myself because, I wasn't a powder girl or a concealer girl, and I think I might have found a powder that I absolutely love, and it is the new by Terry Brightening CC powder. I have it in Apricot Glow. You guys, this is a really lovely, finely milled powder. Super beautiful, and I have been using this since I got it, and to the point where I kind of am intrigued by just her powders in general, and then it's kind of giving me another reason to kind of look at powders in general again. I've been setting my makeup with this. It gives a really nice kind of glow to your skin, but it's not overly glowy. I just have been loving this. And again, the packaging is to die for. But for summer, I think this would be such a beautiful powder because it's going to be warm, but you don't want to look powdered down. This doesn't do that. It literally just kind of blurs your imperfections and then gives you a really nice glow. I actually love it so much, I kind of want to buy it in Rose Elixir. They have a few other colors. It does have that rose scent, so just beware of that. But so far, I've had no issues with it whatsoever. And again, this is something that I've been wearing nonstop since I bought it. I'm obsessed. Okay, last but not least, you guys, I spoke about this when I went to New York. We popped in the Atelier Cologne, actually standalone store in Soho. We had the best experience there. We bought some of the perfumes, and I have to say I'm so surprised, but my favorite one is the one that I actually bought for my daughter. And that is the Vanilla and Sensei. You guys, I don't really consider myself a vanilla girl, but this vanilla smells so good. I feel like you can wear it during the summer. There is something bright about it. It feels like it has some sort of citrus high note on it. So it's not so heavy and cloying, I guess I would say. I am really loving it. I have been wearing this guy nonstop. I've been wearing basically all of I love the Pacific Lime one. I love the Oolong. I love them all, but the one that I've been reaching for most, and the one that I just recently took on a trip, was the Vanilla and Sensei, and it is such a gorgeous, it just smells yummy, inviting. I feel like I'm giving someone a really warm hug. I don't know, it's really been calming to me, and I just love this. So I would highly recommend these guys, and especially go check out the Vanilla and Sensei. It smells so good. And I just want to coat myself in it. So, okay, you guys, that is it for my May favorites. I am back home. I'm back on my YouTube game. I have got a lot of videos to get through, you guys. I have some new foundation that I'll be doing a review from, and I've got some other fun stuff coming up, so please check back. I'm so happy to be home and to be back connecting with you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys soon.